So my parents came over the weekend, which is why I was gone. Spent a lot of time with my parents. They live in Florida, so I don't see them very much. And when they come over, sometimes they bring the most random things that are very sweet that I left at their house when I moved out of the house. And today, this weekend, they gave me a big box full of random stuff. And as I did it, I went through and was in for the ride. And I found this book that I wrote when I was 8 that we could read together. I read it and I thought it was hilarious. And I thought it could be fun to read together. We don't have to, but we can do it after Clip Q. But I thought it was funny. I'm going to point out that rocket is misspelled. There is no C. It's called The Room Rocket. Yes. I can read the preface just to build suspense, okay? It's The Room Rocket. I even had a yes. That is how it's spelled, okay? I'm also very certain at this point that I have dyslexia, so there's a lot of misspelling in here, but that I have kind of gotten over, but I still misspell things a lot. That's kind of a thing that I do. But I will I'll read the summary on the back. It comes with like a whole summary about what the book is about. And it says, Samson. So let's checker 4. Yeah. Oh man, there's so much misspelling into it. I'm so excited. Okay, so the summary is Samson is an ordinary girl. She gets blasted into space. Whose planet is she on? Will she ever get home? That is the preface. Excitement. Let's go. It is misspelled. The Room Rocket by Chandra. Oh, it has a table of contents. I didn't see this. That's what it looks like. We got the table of contents. Oh, boop. It's kind of cute. I did a little drawing. Okay. Chapter 1. Normal life. Wake up. Wake up. Time for school. SCOOL. Samson is an ordinary girl with ordinary mother. Mom, why do you have to wake me up so early? Samson said. Remember, we're going to move in a week. Mom said, today was Thursday, a week from now, NAW. We would be moving. Come on, Mom said. Can you eat any faster? There's a lot of moms in here. She's an ordinary mom, you know. Okay. Can you move any faster? Said Mom. I have to do either a job or practicing on the piano. Mom, do I have to practice the piano? Mom, do I have to practice the piano? Yes, Mom replied. Quickly. Finally, Mom gasped. You're done eating now. It's time to practice the piano. I practiced the piano quickly. Same with my job. Ordinary. I practiced the piano quickly. Same with my job. I think when I was a kid, that job was like the little tasks that you do. And it started with, like, I had to practice the piano a lot as a kid. So if that makes sense. It's very kid to think about. I have to normal life. And that's normal life. So cute. Okay. I think jobs, like I said, were like the little tasks they have to do around the house. So maybe I like did dishes or something. Finally, I said in a happy voice. Then I said to my mom, now let's get the dog on a leash. We have a dog named Reese. I had a dog growing up, and her name was Reese. It was cute. Then we left the house and walked to the bus stop. Of course we have people waiting at the bus stop. First in line is Janiper, then Jasper, then Uranus, then really, really annoying Marstetter. Janiper, right? Like, so my name means moon, and I think as a child, I didn't quite know how to reckon with that, I guess. Like, I felt like other people would have names like Janiper. They can't just be Jupiter. They have to be Janpter. Okay. The week went by very quickly, including the last day of school. SCOOL. This is the second way that I've spelled school, by the way. Okay. Chapter 2. The move. Finally, it was time to move. Mom planned the plan. Explained with X. Sorry. Mom explained the plan with an X. XPLANED. Explained the plan. We will go to Florida. Blah, 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 blah. And for a week, we will be staying in a space station. What, a space station? Samson said STAASNON. Station. Samson said, I know it's existing. Mom said. So Samson said, what a space station. And Mom said, I know it's existing. I feel like that's what I should say to people from now on. If they say something that I know exists, it's just like, I know it's existing. What, a space station? I know it's existing. It sounds like high-tech sci-fi stuff. Yeah, writing a sci-fi as an 8-year-old. We got the we got the sci-fi moments happening. Okay, I'll be staying in a boring space station. Wait, no. Okay, so my mom said, I know it's existing. And then I guess I'll be staying in a boring space station. This one, STASTION. This is 3 ways of spelling station so far. Okay, and apparently it's boring. Okay, time to go. I hopped into the car and we starred. At first, we got some movies out and watched 3 movies. Then we played video games. Then we were bored. After the first day, I was sick of driving. What a kid thing. All of the rest of the day were the same boring. The only thing I enjoyed were the hotels we stayed in. Finally, we reached the space station. We parked the car, it stretched. Then we laid out sleeping bags in our rooms. Also, I'll point out, hey, this was fun, that's a TV. So my parents would put this TV in between their seats in our minivan, and then they'd hook it up so that we could play Nintendo 64 while we were driving. So if we did some road trips. There's pictures too. Oh my God, have I not been showing these pictures? I think this is the first picture, right? There's more pictures. I'll show a few of them. Yeah, there's pictures. So that's the grandfather of Among Us. Yeah, we played N64 in the car. It kept us entertained. And my dad just like woodworked that little stool, and we had a tube TV. That's a tube TV between the two seats in the front. You just play N64. And that's how we ended up playing so much Mario Kart. Mario Kart was the beginning of all this. And then we wouldn't get bored and ask when we'd be there over and over again, because we just play N64. I got another one. That's us at school with all my friends Jan Pitter and Marsitter. Apparently the very annoying Marsitter. I must have had somebody I didn't like that was on the bus or something. Okay, we got another one. Chapter 3, the weird room. My room was on the 12th floor, the top, right next to the bathroom and water fountain. After we got situated, our mom gave us dinner. After that, I went to sleep. I got a picture. Okay. There's the bathroom. Apparently wanted to just draw a picture of the bathroom. Okay. I don't know maybe there's a lights next to it. Okay. I woke up at exactly 12. Exactly 12. I noticed it was pitch dark. Instead of finding a drinking fountain, I found a weird room with a big screen TV. There's a big screen TV, you guys. Isn't that so cool? It's a tube TV. This is a tube TV. There are water fountains. I guess there was water fountains on the 12th floor. I don't know why. There's a lot of buttons on this TV too. Look, guys, it's a giant TV. I guess I didn't find the water fountain, right? Like we're just trying to find the water fountain and walked into a room. Seems like a bad idea at a hotel, or wherever I am. Okay. I pushed buttons to find Nickelodeon. It's a space station TV. Yeah, I guess, we're in the space station, right? Thank you, Pitana. I totally forgot. Okay, it's the space station TV. It's super cool. And apparently they have Nickelodeon. Until I feel like I spelt Nickelodeon very, very poorly. Okay. Until I felt and heard a blast of, a blast off. Oh, okay. By the way, heard is H-E-R-D. And blast off is blast and then O-F. Blast of. A blast of what? Okay. Until I felt and heard a blast off. Uh-oh, I whispered. The next moment, I felt a clunk and then I got out. I don't know where we went, but we got out. Probably out of the room. Okay. It's got me in a rocket. Look at that. There's a little Samson. That's probably me. I don't know why my name's Samson. Okay. Chapter 4, the planet. It was a blend of orange, red, and yellow. And it was never dark. Hello, 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 I shouted. There was no response. I saw 2 moons. I guess I think we got in the room and then we blasted off from the room. That makes sense. Because I pressed buttons. We got there. Okay. So I shouted, hello, hello. There was no response. I saw 2 moons. Nah, I couldn't go to sleep. NEW. I rolled, I tumbled until I only saw 1 moon. Twice as big, but small. Pandora. Dune, yes. I rolled and tumbled and found 2 moons twice as big, but they're small. I got up and found the ship. I looked at it and went inside. I found ice cream bars, toothpasted, vegetables, hamburgers, toys, and lots of other things to eat and do. Thanks, Busy. There was lots of things to make and do, It seems like a kid's dream. Okay, inside the ship. And thanks, Busy. I think it's hilarious. Okay, I took a ice creme bar, ice-crem, ice creme bar, and thought, what place could have no night? And it's always hot. And I thought and thought until I fell asleep. Don't eat that. Could use it as fung monk fooey. I snored. Then I woke up. I don't know what fung monk fooey is, but it's written. I got out of my ship. Then I was in the middle of the sun. I tried to get out of there, but I couldn't. Soon I got tired. I sat down and said, I no use. Then I got shot out like a bullet. Midel of the sun. Sat dawn. Okay, we've got a picture of the solar system. There's a couple of them. That's the one for this one because I got shot out like a bullet. I think it's this one. I think that's me getting shot out. Okay, chapter 5. The orbit. Then I not test. I was a planet. I listened to everybody's conversations. Ooh, a new planet. What's your name? Pluto said. Samson. Samson muttered. Welcome to orbit. You guys, I became a planet and I talked to Pluto, who is no longer a planet. That aged like milk. Okay. That's Samson in orbit. There are 3 planets with rings on them. What about 1, 2, 3? I don't know what planets those are, but apparently I'm just talking to Pluto. After a few hours, circles. The circles is spelled Serkols. Circles. I was bored. Finley, I said. I had a plan. I would charge at the sun. I got in piston and ran out of orbit and charged right at the sun. R-I-T-E, right at the sun. Right before I hit the sun, he said, if you say I'm sorry, then I will blast you to earth as a human. I thought, T-H-O-T, that's weird. Then I said, I'm sorry, like I meant it. You love that kids misspell things, but you can still tell what they're trying to say. Yeah, see, man, I'm so bad at spelling still. Like I was noticeably very bad at spelling, but it makes it fun to read as later. As a well-adjusted adult, it no longer feels like it's bad, you know? You can still kind of tell what they're saying. Yeah, you can still tell what they're saying, which is pretty fun to see. Okay, back home. We're almost done. This is just a little bit. Thanks, kids. It's a blast. All right, back home. Then I felt my arms. Then I got feet. I felt like I shrunk. S-H-R-O-N-K, shrunk. Then I got blasted beside Mars, Venus, and in the space station. S-T-A-S-H-O-N. Station. Tim to wake up, said my mom. You have to make breakfast, Samson. Okay, I said. I got up. I drew a picture of a little what's that? Sleeping bag? I got up and noticed that outside my room was my new home. Surprised, said my family in a congratulating Vesas? Surprised! There's a surprise. That's the person. I ran dawn and made a really good breakfast. Even my dad said so. Then I never forgot about the planets, and I never told anyone about it. The end! And it's got this cute little tag about the author that just says, she has her own library of great books. That library is the only place where you can get this book right now. And it's still true. That's the only place you can get this book. Wow.